Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. I think that's how it goes, y'all. It's been so long I don't even remember my own intro, but that's besides the point. Hey y'all, today is Saturday June 29, and it's 8:20 a.m. getting ready to go to church. I'm getting ready to go to church. Yes, I go to church on Saturdays. I'm Seventh-day Adventist. And I don't know, I just was in the mood to actually, record. I mean, I was about to do my hair and then do a quick little makeup beat, and I'm like, let me just turn on the camera real quick because I was in a mood. So I'm like, let's just do it. So this is just gonna be me doing my hair. And actually, you guys, I really want to recreate this hairstyle, but this is the hairstyle that I want to recreate. The hairs look kind of crazy. Like, my wig's already installed, so I'm technically just styling it, but my baby hairs look crazy. While I do a little talking, let me quickly do because the hairstyle is pretty straightforward. Let me just fix my edges first because they look a little crazy. So let me actually fix my edges. But I just want to let y'all know where I've been. Actually, let's start from the beginning. Where did I go? And why did I guess you could say, stop posting? Yeah, it kind of was a lot. A lot kind of went into it why I stopped posting, but the main thing I can say is the reason behind why I had no reason to really be posting, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I know that I was creating content, but in a sense of the content that I started creating, what that people started knowing me from was my business content. And at that time, business was doing pretty good, and I was doing hair videos, everybody was liking it and all that extra stuff. It was cool and stuff. But then also I'm just like, wait, over time, this didn't just happen, but over time I'm just like, okay, I'm someone that likes to do so many different things. I love beauty, I love talking about business, because I love talking about business. But I don't know, I'm just I like doing other things too. I like doing my makeup. And I actually started my channel with a makeup video. That was the main reason why I even started doing YouTube, was to because people were asking me how I did my makeup and all that extra stuff. And I don't know, I mean, I know things changed, but yeah, I no longer was doing that. But yeah, I'm just okay, I'm someone that likes to do so many different things. So I really just started getting really bored with the type of content that I was posting. And I realized that the main content that people wanted to see was the business videos. And I mean, I get it. People wanted to, start their business and all that extra stuff, which is cool. And I was doing videos that was helping people, guys, which was cool. But then after a while, it just stopped feeling fulfilling in a way, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this no more. And then I even tried to start creating new content, but the thing that I realized is once you start doing something that becomes popular, you kind of just gotta keep doing it, because the people that you're gaining is for that specific topic. So it's it's kind of like someone that goes viral. After you go viral, people just want you to do that one specific thing that got you viral, not necessarily the things that you were doing before. So I kind of felt like I got stuck in. A lot of people knew me for business videos, so it's I couldn't really do any other things. I felt like all I could really do is just business videos, because those were the ones that were getting views and stuff like that. And at that time, YouTube was making me a cute little check, so I'm just okay, I need to focus on making that type of content. But at the same time, I'm I don't want to do this. So I kind of got stuck in that I kind of got stuck in that cycle a little bit. and then like at that time my business was doing good and stuff like that. The year 2023, I think that's when like I really just like, you know, had to sit down, because so much things happened in 2023. We moved and all that extra stuff. Honestly, when we moved is really when it, like, I think I fully stopped. Even though I was already thinking about it, like, okay, this is not fulfilling, like, I don't want to do this anymore. But in 2023, when we did move, it was just like, okay, I really don't want to do this, you know. 2022 or 2023, when things were doing really good, like, I think my channel was doing pretty decent, and like, you know, I finally got like a 6-figure business, and you would think like I would be all happy and excited and all that extra stuff. I go to therapy now, but I was explaining it to her, and I was like, yeah, like, you would think at that time I would be at like my happiest, but tell me why I was like, you know, I'm talking to my therapist, and I was explaining to her like my feelings and stuff about that situation, in a sense of, you know, that was a time that, like, you know, I was hitting big numbers and all that extra stuff, which I was happy in the sense of, okay, I am making money that I've never seen in my life, okay. Like, these were numbers that I was not used to seeing. Like, I came from working at Wawa, getting paid $12.50 an hour, you know. So seeing that type of money, I was just like, oh my god. So that was good. But tell me why my therapist said like I hikey was depressed. And I'm like, I don't think I was depressed, because I was still doing like I was getting orders, which means I had to be working. So I was working and all that extra stuff. I used to just most of the time sleep majority of the day and work at night and stuff like that. But and then record videos for YouTube, plan on recording videos for YouTube and all that extra stuff. But she was like, you were depressed, but there's different, I guess, depression. Well, she explained it to me in the sense of depression doesn't look one way, which I kind of knew, but then I just didn't know there were high functioning depression, which means she explained to me that I basically had like high functioning depression. And I was like, oh my god, not I was depressed all this time, because I used to just literally work. I had no type of balance when it came to like my social life. I did try to go out and stuff like that, but it just wasn't fulfilling in any type of way. So it's just I was working and sleep, record, you know, like things like that. That definitely was me. Like, I wasn't necessarily happy or anything. I was pretty sad, like. And honestly, I really don't know why, but I was just sad. Like, you would think I was happy and all that extra stuff, like life was good, but nah, I was just sad. I'm just like, okay, I need to do something different then. So I just started not caring about YouTube, but like it wasn't like on the forefront of my mind, like, oh, let's record videos. Like, that was not on my mind, you know, at that time. So I kind of slowed down on posting videos, and again, like I really started like not falling out of love with recording videos, but like I just didn't see the purpose of it. Like, the purpose of it wasn't there. So I was just like, okay, I slowed down on that. And then when we moved, honestly, I think I just made the decision to, I guess, just stop recording in general and just record when I felt like it, which was never, because I really didn't care to record. But that happened. And you know, in the midst of that, I was just trying to find like, what are the things that I like, who am I? Because I didn't know who I was outside of like, you know, my business and all that extra stuff. Like, I didn't know who the heck I was. So I'm like, okay, I need to figure out who I was. So while I was trying to do that, I'm like, okay, like none of these things were a priority. And then even the business, like, I started to start feeling fulfilled in that either. And tell me why I low-key stopped my business. Like, you would think in the midst of it doing really good and doing like really good numbers, I know I'm skipping around and going like really far ahead, but I kind of stopped my business. And it's only because, I mean, it was a lot of things, because I realized I was like fast paced. Like, I was going like I was doing things very fast paced, okay? And I just never had any time to slow down. I realized to slow down and just appreciate things, and not say that I wasn't grateful. I was grateful for stuff, but it's just I don't know how to explain it, but it's just I just needed to slow down because I felt like everything was just fast. This year I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna stop everything and let me take a year off. I even stopped like social media. Honestly, I think social media played a big part in it because I just did not care for it. I actually took I took like a week, 2 weeks, either 2-3 weeks off like social media. And yeah, after that, it's just like I just seen a whole new world. Like when people say that, I never understood, but like I really see what they mean in a sense of like, y'all, you really don't need social media like that. And not saying that like there is benefits, because clearly I benefited from it. There are very good benefits to social media. There is the downside if you're not using it properly. And I do think that at the time I was not using it properly, and of course I felt like I had to be on it because my business was on social media, so I had no choice but to post every day and like trying to figure out the algorithm and keep up with the trends and all that extra stuff. I'm like, I really don't want to do this. Like I want to do something that doesn't require social media, but at the time my business was based off social media, so it's like I kind of had no choice. Go ahead in between all the sections of our hair quickly, because I'm already like time is looking a little bit wonky already. So let me kind of like, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly rush through this part.
Here is the moment of truth.
Okay, so we got one side down. I don't know if you guys can tell yet. Can y'all see the difference of how flat this look? And it's gonna be so much more easier for me to take this back and put it into that ponytail, which is what we need. I already told you guys the background of why I kind of stopped everything, but let me tell y'all when things started turning around. So at the time in 2023, I believe, y'all, like I said, I've always I was going to church since I was young. Like my mom, we've always went to church, but I actually stopped going to church consistently. Honestly, I think at one point in time I stopped altogether, but mainly when COVID happened, because you know how church trauma is, like, like I did not necessarily, I used to like my old church, but then like, people and stuff like that made you not like it. And then like, we had friends that we're no longer friends with. Like, I mean, like everybody grew up and, it's like I went to church, but I never really knew God. Like I never had a relationship with God, but I knew God, if that made sense. I knew God existed. I know he does great things, but like I never truly like believed it or like just had a relationship. So in 2023, me and my sisters decided to start going on a church hunt, and at that time, before I even got there, I actually just started pretty slow. I just started doing like daily devotionals, and I think I did that for a while, and then I'm just like, dang, like I was like, it was a consistent thing, and I really loved doing my little morning devotionals and stuff like that. And then I was just like, okay, I really want to, start going to church. I started, praying a little bit more and stuff like that. And then my sister I think we went to like one church before we found the church that we go to now. I think either one or two church before we found the one we found now. But then we finally found this church. We finally went to this church, our current church right now. And y'all, when I tell you, the first time we went there, honestly, like I felt at home. So that in the worship service, and I loved the way that the pastor was explaining the sermon. Like I could actually understand and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, she's the one. Me and my sister just knew like this was gonna be like our new our new church. So yeah, we ended up going to that church, and yeah, that's really where like all this stuff just started happening and stuff like that. And I mean, that's a whole nother like story of like, you know, getting like back in church and like, you know, building a relationship with God. And yeah, now I can really say that I know God, but I also have a relationship with God, because honestly, you don't necessarily need church you don't need church to build a relationship with God. You really can just do it by yourself, and you know, just start it pretty slow and just, you know, start it from home, do your little devotionals, and you know, go on from there. But yeah, like, so that happened, and honestly, y'all, it's been the best thing ever. When I tell y'all, I am at peace, my heart is at peace. I have joy in my spirit. Yeah, like, I'm a completely different person than I was before. And I really would say it really started when we started going back to church. And that's really where like things really started to change, was when I went to church. And honestly, I think that's really how God works. Like, he waits until like, you know, you at your lowest. Because I think at that point in time, I was at my lowest point in my life. Like, yeah, I didn't have friends. I mean, of course I had my family, like my sister, my immediate family and stuff like that, but like I didn't have like friends, if that made sense. The way that life is now, it's like night and day from the way how I am. And like, I don't know, just like truly like knowing. And honestly, you guys, all this really started with my self-love journey. So my self-love journey turned into a spiritual journey, and it all just raveled. Okay, everything is connected, like Flight 828 from that show. Everything is really truly connected together, because like once you start searching for one thing, I mean, that is if you are spiritual, everything really does like just intertwine with each other and stuff like that. So that's kind of where the space where I'm at right now. And now it's like I barely care to really fully be on social media, because yeah, like I'm real life doing real life things. Okay, like I'm finding things that I actually like doing. I started walking, you guys, in the morning. And I always used to be a girl that be like, girl, I'm not a walking type girly. Like, I don't walk. I don't, like, it's too hot. Girl, I'm out here walking. Never thought I'd be a morning person, because yeah, I used to wake up at like, I used to go to sleep really late and wake up at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. starting my day. And I'm like, I don't know how these girlies wake up at 6 or 7. What am I doing now? Waking up at 6, sometimes 7 a.m. So like all these things that I'm like, okay, oh, that's not what I do. I can't do this. And y'all, everything is in your brain. If you really want to do something, you definitely will. Even the gym. I mean, I've been started going to the gym in 2023, because everybody know that we got that COVID weight. So I definitely been started going to the gym, because I'm like, girl, you getting a little bit too chunky, okay? So I did start going to the gym, but I think this is the most consistent I've been in the gym, to the point where I'm able to see like really, really big results. Like, I'm a gym girly, I'm a walking girly. Like, I just had to change my whole perspective about everything, because I'm like everything that I do now, I really don't even think about. I'm like, I'm the type of girl, like if I was to wake up in the morning, I'm like, I don't feel like doing this morning. But I'm like, but you're the type of girly that wakes up and goes on your walk and goes to the gym. Are you not? So like, I be telling myself, I'm like, yeah, I am. So bitch, I said, excuse me. Yeah, I be trying to stop cursing, but it'd be really hard. But I'm like, yeah, like get your butt up and go work out, go walk and all that extra stuff. So yeah, like honestly, like everything, like I basically had to change my whole identity. I had to do a whole identity shift, and this is something that's like still in working progress, because I'm not saying like I'm all the way 100%, but because there are times where I'm just like, okay, I really don't care, and I just, you know, want to lay around and be a crumb on the floor some days. And honestly, that's perfectly fine, because I had to learn that's kind of how consistency work. Like, you can't just necessarily be like, okay, I'm gonna walk and do 2 hours at the gym or an hour and a half at the gym every single day. Sometimes consistency look like, oh, I was just able to walk today, and that's perfectly fine. Or I was just able to do a quick little home workout, and that's perfectly fine too. That's still you being consistent, because you know, consistency isn't like a linear thing, you know. So I kind of had to learn that. And y'all, I don't know, I just learned so much about myself. I like God opened my, like, I didn't realize like my heart was so hard. Y'all, he opened up my heart. I'm less hard. And honestly, y'all, I even like had to find in a sense of who am I really, and outside of what people think of who I am, because to me, people used to just think like I was just this hard and mean person. But then when I was really like, you know, trying to figure out who I was, I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I love love. I love, you know, giving love to people, and all that goes back to like trauma. A lot of that was trauma. That wasn't truly me, okay? When I tell you I had so much trauma, I had hella trauma. Like, I am not a mean person. Like, this is just what the title that people put on me, but like, I'm not a mean person, you know? So like that happened. I'm just like, that's just a whole identity shift, okay? And I had to like figure out all the things that I like. And y'all, me and my sister learned how to swim. So like, I'm a swim girly. I mean, that was literally last year. We learned how to swim. We took swim classes, but we actually did stop for a while. But this year I actually took it back up. Like, I would say about a month ago, I started taking it back up. But yeah, and like, I've been talking to and like getting to know different people at the pool. Like, yeah, like I'm being more social, because that was one thing too. Like, y'all, I was not social at all, okay? I was not a social girly, but now I'm able to meet new people at the gym every Sunday, at the gym, at the pool every Sunday, carry conversation. Yeah, and I realized I love like talking to people and like getting to know new people and stuff like that. So yeah, then I'll go ahead and use my little scrunchie to, you know, get the hairs. So boom. This is gonna be the hardest part, honestly. I'm gonna cut a little bit of this, because I mean, of course, I don't want them to be this long. Oop, this might be too short. Let's see.
Here is the moment of truth.
I'm gonna use my infallible foundation powder. Yeah, foundation powder, because I was like, what? You guys can tell, but it looks more natural and less like I have concealer in my part, you know? Well, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I can tell the difference. So I'm gonna actually just, you know, do this, and let's see if that works. Ooh, it works. Okay, yeah, I definitely did do these way too short. I tried the best. I did my best, okay? This is just going to have to do, okay? But it actually did work. Twist this up. I don't know if what she did with this part to get it look that way, but honestly, I think I'm just going to personally use my claw clip. Easier for me. I'm gonna use my big claw clip. Okay. Did we get what we needed to get? But y'all gonna get a better view once I'm done with everything. So this is how we are looking like. She is so cute. It's gonna be real quick. I'm learning to stop looking at myself and look more in the lens, because I know I'm looking at y'all, because y'all can see me and I can see y'all. But okay, so I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I only focus on the areas that does have more texture. No, this is not good, so honestly I shouldn't even have showed you guys this, but I am going to use a little bit of Milk of Magnesia. And honestly, you guys, I only use this if I plan for my makeup to, you know, be on all day, because honestly, y'all, this makeup is probably not going to come off until because we literally spent probably like the whole day in church, because we do church, we come back, we take a quick nap, and then we go back to do AY, which is basically like youth fellowship in a sense, and we just like, you know, just fellowship together and stuff like that. I'm using the e.l.f. Control Freak. I don't like this because I feel like I need it to be a little bit more tacky, but it's not. I'm gonna use the Maybelline eraser. Okay, this is the what is this? This is the Sephora concealer in the color Pot de Cream number 16. Okay, and honestly, this is the best concealer ever. I use this when I don't have any makeup on to just spot conceal, and it works so beautifully. And on it, yeah, for underneath my eyes, depending on what look I'm going for, typically I would use about 3 different concealers, if I'm being honest. So that's mainly it. Like, I don't put it anywhere else but there. A little bit on my nose. So we're gonna let that set. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with our black opal. Y'all, I love this. I love this thing so freaking much. I'm gonna use my little angle. Yeah, and I just washed my brushes too. Period. It might not look like it because I used it like yesterday, but these are definitely washed. So I spray a little bit of my Morphe continuous spray on here before I go in, because I don't put this directly on my face. I actually just dab this in here, and then we're just gonna go ahead and just do our regular little contour around the perimeter. Yeah, doing your makeup really be like art. Be feeling like I'm drawing a painting on my face, and I love it.
Here is the moment of truth.
And I tried to do this one like straight up so it can give you that snatched look to it. And as you see, I'm not taking in the very light part, only because I want that to, one, sit a little bit longer, but also I want it to pop, because if you're blending this with the neutral one, it might change the shade of it, and I want it to be for brightening, so I don't want it, the color to, like, you know, get lost. So I kind of let it sit some more while I diffuse the rest. Now we blend her out, okay? Because I want that's the only area to be brightened that much. So as you guys can see, I didn't use foundation. Now I'm gonna use a little bit of foundation. I don't even like pour it anywhere. I literally just dab it inside here, and this is for the part that I didn't add foundation, which was down here.
Here is the moment of truth.
And this also helps to blend the contour and the concealer together as well. You guys, my battery is dying, okay? So something is not gonna get recorded. So this is basically mainly the main thing. So I'm gonna set my face and just be quick with it. Yeah, my camera started to die, so I'm like, I'm running out of time. So I just charge it up a little bit, but this is how the makeup came out. Cute, cute, cute. to my normal lip that I normally do. If y'all want like more in-depth video, just let me know, and I can do a in-depth makeup tutorial. But yeah, but everything's the same. So I already got my fit. This is how we're looking like. I paired it with these, oh shoot, I paired it with these very long pants. Now I really wish that I can get like, I want to go and actually close these up a little bit. Actually, let me go do that because it's way too loose for me, so give me a second. I just quickly did like two little bits sewing. They're not my best, not gonna lie. They're not my best ones, but it is what it is. So y'all can see a little bit more, but it doesn't. So oh shoot, no, I think I made it too tight. We'll be okay. Let's do some jewelry. W watch. What are this silver? This. Alright. Alright. And then I'm gonna do this roll-on perfume. Can you see? Really good. So I'm gonna roll this around. Do it on my, I try not to put perfume on my actual skin. One, my skin is a little bit sensitive to things. Put it on the collar right here. I'm gonna wear my product. What is this? I don't know. Prada something. Okay, so I'm gonna spray this around. I'm gonna pin it a little bit just so it's not like have my whole boob out like this. What shoes are we gonna wear? I'm gonna wear these shoes because they're a little bit comfy to walk in, so we're just gonna go in with that one. This purse just to add some color because I didn't want to just be in all black and white. And we're done, y'all. This is the final look.
Here is the moment.
Y'all really can't see, but oh shoot, you get the gist. So yeah, y'all, I'm actually pretty late. It's like 10:15, so I really gotta go. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Actually, I'm gonna do an outro, so I'm gonna finish this when I come back from church. So I'll see y'all in a few. Hey you guys, I just got back from church. Yeah, I can't believe I made it because my tank was on like 25 miles. I mean, but then again, the church was about, I think, like 8 miles away. So child, I just about made it. And the preach was pretty short also. But yeah, I even wrote notes. Hold on, let me tell y'all what the sermon was on today. It was Matthew 6 verse 19 to 21. And it was basically about being mindful of the things that you put your time and your value in, because a lot of us would put value and time into earthly things, but those things, better for you to put things, your treasures and all your time and energy in God, because that never changes, period. You know, and you know, we got to think a little bit more long term. I think that's what he said, in a sense of like we're gonna be spending eternity with God, so like we already need to start doing it now and put investments in, you know, praying, reading the Bible and all that extra stuff, because those things are consistent, they never change. These earthly things, they change all the time. You can't put your worth or your happiness in these things, which and again, he said like it's okay for you to want these nice things, but just don't put your value in them. Like these things, they can be manipulated, they can be taken away and all that extra stuff. So yeah, so it was pretty cute and simple, but I don't even remember the topic that I stopped on. Hold on, what did I stop on? Just ended off with what we gonna do moving forward. Now, moving forward with YouTube, honestly, y'all, I'm just gonna post what I want to post. Like, it's probably gonna be a little bit sporadic, and of course, I mean, this wouldn't be good in a sense of trying to, you know, grow a channel, but honestly, I'm kind of over it. I'm over the numbers. I'm over almost like everything in a sense. I just want to post just to post, like how I used to do it back then. Like back then, none of those things were in my mind. I was just posting my beauty videos because I just love, you know, if I was doing my makeup, to show you guys how I did my makeup and all that extra stuff. So I kind of want to get back to that, like when I'm in the mood. Like right now, today I was in the mood to record and I just ended up recording. I don't want everything to be all aesthetic and blah blah blah. And don't get me wrong, I still like it, not saying that I will never do it, but it's not something that like I do all the time. I'm not an aesthetic girly. There is a lot of other people who are aesthetic girlies, and that's perfectly fine, and I love watching them, but I'm not that all the time, you know. So if I feel like picking up the camera and recording in the background is a little crazy, that's what we're gonna do. And I think that'll kind of just help me not like get so caught up and think about it more like a job and less of just something that I do for fun. And I mean, the things that I'm posting, honestly, it might just be different things here and there. I still don't have a clear direction, and I'm not all the way back. I'm just, whatever videos I feel like posting, I'm gonna post, okay? And the people who are here that just watch my videos, because sometimes you guys do message me on Instagram, even though I don't see them sometimes because I don't be on Instagram that much, but I'll post it for the people who want to watch. Like I know like a lot of people, like I said, followed me for like my business stuff. Honestly, I'm not doing any businessy things anymore. Like I'm in my year off era. Like yeah, I'm not working let me not say at all, because I still do wigs here and there, but I literally took like time off, so I'm not doing any like business content, all that extra stuff. So I know that people aren't gonna watch my content, but the people who do want to watch these regular get ready with me, or me doing my makeup, or me doing my hair, or us just, you know, sitting down and talk and stuff, because yeah, I've been learning a lot of things about like in therapy and stuff, and I've been learning new things, and I love talking. And that's the thing, I love talking about the new things that I learned. I mean, now I just literally just talk to my sister, but like any new things, like things that I read in a book or in a sermon or whatever it may be, like I want to talk about those things. So that's kind of what it's gonna be in a way. So yeah, that's kind of what to expect. I hope you guys stay and maybe enjoy the little videos that I, you know, post here and there. Yeah, and my birthday's coming up, so I might do a vlog for my birthday in August, so we'll see how that goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was all over the place, but I actually kind of like it all over the place. Like not everything needs to be all, because low-key I'm trying to get away from the perfectionism of things. Like this is just what it is, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys don't have to wait so long for a next one. Bye.